Welcome. Your class better than mine. I'm a G. Yeah,
Okay.
You know. Welcome to Vinyl Reckoning. My name is Matt.
I'm Stacy.
Where do we go this time? No, don't get your shirt.
I don't remember the name. Wait, Carolina Soul.
You looked into the screen.
I knew it was Carolina something.
We went to Carolina Soul Records,
Great.
based in Durham, North Carolina. Right across the street from the last video, Bull City Records, which is something we absolutely could have noticed,
No, what?
but
Bull
it
City?
didn't.
Is
Yes.
that what it was called?
Yeah. I'm done with this
The
channel.
only
I quit
reason-
the channel.
Stop.
I
The only reason why I wonder is because they had just moved there, so they don't have like a big like sign yet. So like I guess it makes it harder for me to remember that that was the name.
I quit.
Stop.
I quit. I'm done. No.
Anyway,
So
Ruined.
where do we go first? Because we're trying to get sponsored.
Bull City.
No. Where do we go eat?
Oh yeah, duh. Freaking tacos, El Patron,
323
323.
in Raleigh. I'm just saying we love your red tacos. Little dippy dip.
Yeah,
You know,
anything
so
you could dip in a
I'm
like a
telling you-
broth or a gravy. It's like,
Just we gotta get sponsored by them.
yeah, that'd be great.
So after full bellies and happy thoughts,
yes.
we went to Carolina Soul Records. What did you think walking in?
I
Actually,
liked it.
what did you think before we walked in?
Oh, so they had a really cute like. It's like kind of downtownish looking, you know?
Yeah.
Is it downtown?
It is on Main
kinda?
Street, so I
yeah.
would
So
assume,
like
yeah.
you walk in and then they have like these windows before you walk in the door on each side of you, where it's like decorated, and they have little disco balls and pictures of like old soul music singers, like
Yeah.
and it's so great. Like it's just really neat looking with all the disco balls
And
the
then
little.
you walk in, and it is like a hallway set up like type record store, records on either side, and it is like walking into a holy place.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's really cool in there.
It's very, very cool. But you walk in and boom, records. Everywhere it is solely focused on records. I will tell you, the smell just
It was good.
smelled like old records.
It did. It smelled like a record store.
They specialize in mostly used. They had some good new stuff. They had some great used stuff.
Yeah.
So you walk in and you're greeted with like 7-inch boxes, which you apparently wanted.
I saw, yeah. Those are really cool looking. Just the little flip top boxes that you can put 7 inches in.
Yeah. And obviously, as the name suggests, they specialize in a lot of like soul music, jazz, a little bit of blues.
Yeah.
But they also have like modern stuff. They have rock. They have a lot of rock, new and used. This was the first time I've gone into a store that really focuses on the used, where for
Yeah.
some reason it didn't feel overwhelming.
Right.
It didn't feel like I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna start here, and I just started digging.
Yeah,
And
same.
it was great. Guy at the front counter, super friendly,
Very
really
nice.
nice guy.
Yeah.
Grabbed us these shirts in our sizes because these are, I'm gonna say, probably some of the best shirts we've
They're
gotten.
really soft.
Hunky Dory is the only rival
Wait,
in the
'cause-
softness of the shirts.
Okay, yeah, softness for sure. I would say any shop that has like a tank top.
True.
That's
Poorhouse.
my favorite. Poorhouse has a
yeah.
tank top, and I love me a good freaking tank top. I'm not gonna lie. But these, holy cow, they're really soft, and like you can just tell they're well made. Like they're,
Yeah.
And the logo on it's really cool. Like, yeah,
It's pretty great.
they're really good shirts.
So we were digging. I think my current favorite section of that store is like the hip hop 12 inches,
Yeah.
because I remember you were sitting on the couch that they have in there.
Also, I want to mention, freaking love the couch.
Love the
I
couch.
love the idea of having a freaking couch in there.
Yeah,
It's great.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at
Just
it.
take a little seat,
Yeah.
hang out.
So I was going through the hip hop 12 inches, and I was finding all these things. They were kind of beat up. Probably they were only like $4 or $5, so I didn't pick any of those up. But they were all like things I bought. Like I was big onto CD singles when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So they had Warren G, I Shot the Sheriff. I owned that. They had like the tribute to Notorious B.I.G. I had that little EP and single. I was like, this is all great, but I pulled the records out. They were pretty beat up. Didn't want to take the chance even for $4.
Yeah.
But it was fun to immediately be like drawn back into my childhood.
It was cool to see, at least.
Yeah.
Like, all the different neat things that they had.
Absolutely.
And they were very well priced fairly priced for condition of it and whatnot.
With the hallway set up too, super easy to navigate.
Yeah, it was. I didn't feel like I was having to stand, touching shoulders with somebody else just to look next to them almost,
Yeah.
It wasn't, I felt like there was enough room to have, a handful of people in there and not be on top of each other. So the setup was good. It's just
Yeah.
a straight, and then it was wide enough to where, it didn't feel too crunched. It was great.
They had some what seemed to be decent music equipment. Now, if you wanted to go there and build a setup, you probably could with used vintage gear there.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of good stuff.
Wasn't
a lot of books too, which is cool.
A lot of books. The equipment wasn't crazy. It wasn't like Gravity Records or anything like that, where they got somebody who's servicing everything. They might service it. I didn't ask.
Right.
But their merchandising too is great.
Yeah.
They had that mannequin T-shirt right near the listening station.
Which I was gonna mention. I thought the listening station was kind of cool.
It was a little weird to see all those speakers stacked up.
Yeah, I almost felt like those were
they were moving them.
right.
Yeah.
I didn't, but then again, it's where else would they put them, But it did kind of look like an odd spot to have them, but
That's fine.
I mean, I get it. You gotta
small.
put them somewhere to sell.
It's a small area.
Yeah, exactly. What can you do? But I feel like they did navigate the small area very well.
I think one of the when we were checking out, I noticed they had boxes behind the counter that said rare and and stuff like that. But I didn't want to make the dude get them down. I wish they were just displayed.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I didn't have to thumb through the rare records. But this place caters to the folks that are hardcore collectors.
Yeah.
It seems, right? There was conversations going on about the third German press of some soul album or whatever, and I'm yeah, this is out of my league. 100%. I can talk to you about metal a lot, but
Yeah.
it was. I saw some cool stuff. We can't escape Al Green.
No, and I need to get some Al Green suit because he's great, and we see a lot of it, and maybe it's almost time.
Next time we go back, we'll pick you up one of those 45 boxes so you can store yours.
I think it'd be cool to just put on a little.
Yeah, I have too many.
I know, but I feel like I have just enough to go in it.
Yeah.
With room.
And do you want to talk about your favorite thing that they have there?
What?
That's right, you can't remember the name of the record store we visited.
Stop.
Less than 24 hours ago. Their loyalty program?
Oh yeah. We should have got the card out to show you guys. So they have a card.
We don't prepare for these.
Like a punch card.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a frickin' loyalty program? I will be loyal as hell.
I think it's.
if you got a program.
I'm gonna say this wrong because he did only tell me once, but I think it's every $20 you spend, you get a stamp, and then I think if you get 4 or 5, you get $10 off your purchase.
Right. And so, and they were very cool. They actually let you
Add it to your current purchase.
Right.
That's what he did for us.
Yeah.
He stamped. We spent not because
little
of the
over
T-shirts,
100,
a little
and then-
over 100.
Yeah, and then you were able to use the card that you had literally just used up, and then
Yeah.
gave you an extra one with one stamp that I carry because that's I love that kind of stuff.
That record store looks like it should smell of rich mahogany.
Yeah, it was cool. It had what would it be called?
Recessed lighting.
On the ceiling it was a I don't know. I can't think of the word.
Like a molding.
Yeah, but not crown molding. It was just on the whole ceiling. I
Yeah.
hope you have a video of it.
I
You
probably
probably
don't.
don't. But I thought it was kind of neat. You could tell it's in an old building. I wonder what that building used to be,
It's on a beautiful street.
or what that place used to be.
Main Street, baby.
Yeah, it was really neat downtown there.
I said they were super. Well, there was one dude working there, super pleasant.
Very nice.
Obviously, super nice to talk to. So, although I did say this is a place for hardcore record collectors,
Yeah.
it's he didn't treat us like we were stupid.
Yeah, no, it was great.
But we picked up some books. We thumbed through the 45s right now. I am on the hunt for a Sister Nancy 45 Bomb Bomb. So if you have it and want to sell it to me or know where I can find a 45 of that, you just let me know.
And of course, I've mentioned my next thing I want to find in the wild, which I didn't even look for yesterday. So
That's fine.
Dixie Chicks, anything by
The Chicks
the Chicks
or the Dixie
sorry,
Chicks.
but like anything from them in the wild is what I want to find, and I feel bad because I didn't even look yesterday. And I think I realized I remember that last night. I was like thinking, like,
Yeah.
crap, I didn't even look in the country sections.
So we picked up some good stuff. I think it's probably the least we've ever picked up in one of our videos, maybe. But we were smart shopping, and we honestly we went to like 3 other record stores, but you've already seen videos on those, so we're not going to do it again.
Right.
Let's get to yours first. What did you pick up?
So I was looking kind of through the new arrivals in the rock section, I guess.
Yeah.
And there were like 2 or 3 other ones where I was like, I wanted to get,
Yeah.
maybe. And then I thought hard about it, and this one had a bunch of bangers. So Pearl Jam 10. Of course, it has Even Flow on it. It has Jeremy on it.
Yeah, this is the 2017 press
it's
too.
a
Yeah.
2017 pressing of it, which is great. Sorry for the glare, I'm the worst. But again, we all know how big I am on the nostalgia element of albums, and that is a big one. So that was my one that I got.
I only got 2, but they're kind of great.
They are.
So everybody who collects records owns Aeroplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel. Neutral Milk Hotel is amazing. I never owned On Avery Island, so I picked this up. It's a new pressing. I think they just did like a big, huge repress, but I picked up On Avery Island, just a black pressing, nothing fancy. I just love this album, and I realized I didn't own it, so I grabbed that.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I picked up is this banger of a record, Ludacris, Word of Mouth. It's really not that rare of a record in the grand scheme of things. Like Vinyl Me Please just did a repressing. There was a pressing before this that existed. But this is a little special. I'm not going to hold it too close to the camera, but it's got a little promotional copy sticker on the back of it.
It says for promotion only, not for sale.
And I just thought that was really cool. This has got some Luda bangers on it, you know? So I picked that up because, it's a great album, and I thought it was fun that it was...
Everything's the same, right?
Yeah.
Besides that.
This could have been like something they sent to
Like
radio stations or anything, really.
Cool.
But yeah, this is an exciting one.
That is
I absolutely love this album. I think this came out when I was in like a freshman in high school. I could be wrong.
I have to think of okay, yeah, it had area codes.
Yeah, you couldn't escape this album.
Oh no,
you
so
couldn't,
good.
and I don't want to. It's a little beat up, but I mean, like I said, for
A
I think like
promotional
30
copy.
bucks for like a cool promotional copy. You got a little talking piece. You can't get mad at that.
No, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was great.
And those were our pickups. Again, we didn't go crazy because we went crazy at other record stores, but this is definitely a go back.
Yeah, it
and
was fun. I liked
this.
it.
This will be something I visit again. Do you have any final thoughts on Carolina Soul Records?
Final thoughts.
Or is it Carolina, Soul Records? Or is it Carolina Soul?
I think it's
Records?
Carolina Soul Records,
Okay.
right?
I mean, there is no comma, so therefore Carolina Soul Records.
But you're saying-
showing that Carolina has soul.
Right, Carolina Soul. It was great.
Or could it be Carolina Soul Records?
No,
No.
I think it's all like one.
All right.
You're making it.
I was making something.
make it
that's not.
weird.
I'm making it weird.
Don't make it weird.
Fine.
It's okay. But it was great. It was fun. I liked it in there. It was comfortable. They have a nice little comfortable couch, for when I'm low on spoons or energy or whatever. I'm
Yeah.
like, cool, I can just sit. This is great.
Yeah.
So, it was good.
Awesome. For Vinyl Reckoning, my name is Matt.
I'm Stacey.
Y'all be easy. Have a good night.
Bye.